up some barbecue for you. T-Rush chilling in the backyard grilling, showing you that you can cook it too. Always with a beer or whiskey, but he cooks responsibly.
Hey everybody, welcome to T-Roy Cooks. I appreciate you joining us. Folks, today I'm going to make you some homemade jerky. Now I've been tinkering around with making up my own recipe here for like probably the last 6 months or so. I think I finally found one that I really dig. So I'm going to share it with you guys today. Hope you give it a try. Hope you enjoy it. Give me some comments, let me know if you give it a shot. But we need to do the marinade first. I'm going to let this marinate for right at 24 hours. You got to marinate at least 6 to 8 hours, I would say. But I'm going with 24 hours. So let me throw this marinade together, show you what's in it. And the recipe will be in the description box. Just hit show more beneath the video. It'll open the description box. You can find the recipe there. Let's get to it. It's going to be good. All right, guys. Now, first thing first, the meat you choose is very important. You need to get a very lean meat. I'm using this eye of round. It's a select boneless eye of round roast that I found in the case at my butcher shop. And I had the butcher slice this. So it's sliced pretty thin. I'll show you how thin it is here in a second, but he just sliced it for me. It was a full roast. He sliced it for me and put it in this packaging and rewrapped it. So that's where we're at right there. We'll go ahead and get this in here. And I'll show you just how thin this is. You can cut them as thin or as thick as you want. And if you don't want to do the eye of round roast, try to choose some other roast that has very little marbling and fat in it, because that's really what you need. Let me throw this away. So if you can see here, let me pull one of these middle ones out here. That's how thin it is. It's about a 1/4 inch or so. Not very thick at all. So just lay these out. Try to open them up. And personally, I like this. If you wanted, you can actually cut these and make strips also. It's up to you, however you want to do it. It's your jerky. Make it how you want, man. But yeah, flank steak would work. But any, see, this has a little bit of fat on it. That's not too bad right there. See the little fat running through here? That's not bad. But man, some of those roasts, they're just, well, he missed that one. Ha! That's going to make a big, tough piece of jerky. Not tough, but a nice big old chunk of jerky. So anyhow, let me get all this laid out and we'll meet you right back and we'll throw the marinade together. All right, guys, I've lined up the stars of the show except water. I've got water right here. We're going to use that here in a second. I'm going to show you the dry ingredients. I'm using dark brown sugar. You can use regular brown sugar or white sugar if you want. This is some garlic powder. This is onion powder. This is some Lawry's season all. This stuff right here, seasoned salt. Crushed black pepper. And I decided, I haven't tried this before, but I think it's going to work out pretty good. This is some Srirachi powder, folks. It's this stuff right here, Srirachi seasoning. We're going to give that a shot. It's going to add a little kick to it. Y'all know how I like that. Oh, and I'm going to throw a few pepper flakes in there. Let me get some of that real quick. There we go. I like to put a little bit of crushed red pepper in there as well. So let's do that. In fact, I'm just going to sprinkle them on here. How much? I don't know. Probably a tablespoon or so. About like that. Thing with these marinades, you don't have to be exact with it, but again, the instructions and the recipe are down below in the description box, so I hope y'all check that out. There may not be enough Srirachi. Anyway, we're going to check it all out. Get all that goodness in there. All right, we're going to go in with our water. Go in with our soy sauce. Just like so. And I'm using this soy sauce. It's a sweeter soy sauce, but you can use the light soy sauce if you don't want quite as much of the salty sodium in it, or regular, doesn't matter. Now, right here I've got some Dr. Pepper. This is what's going to make this really good. Just a regular old can, about a half a can of Dr. Pepper there, folks. So we're going to put the lid on this baby. You can use a Ziploc bag if you don't have one of these marinators. Work pretty good. I'm going to burp it. And give it a good shimmy and shake. Flip it upside down. Shake it all up. There you go. Flip it over a few times. All right. And we're gonna go put this in the fridge, let it sit overnight. We'll meet y'all back tomorrow about the same time, folks. See you then. All right, gang, it's been 24 hours. Let's check on this jerky, see how she's looking. And I forgot to mention too, before I left off last time, you need to rotate that, whatever you got your jerky marinating in, flip it over like every 6 to 8 hours. Personally, I did mine like every 8 hours, so I flipped it 3 times. So there you go. Make sure you do that, that way you get some even marinade coating. Let's see what we got. It has been right at 24 hours. Gorgeous. All right, man, it sure does smell good. That's that big old hunk right there. Ooh, doggy. What you want to do is try to wick all the moisture off of here that you can. So I'm just going to lay these out on paper towels. And I'm going to take the paper towel and pat the top side as well. And then we're going to put them on some wire racks. And I'll show you the cooker here when I bring you back. So y'all bear with me. We'll meet you all right back. Alright guys, I'm going to show you the cooker we're going to use. It's one I found on Amazon. It's less than $100 if I remember right. More like either $69 or $99, I can't remember. Anyway, it's called the Big Chief. And they also make a smaller version. This version holds 5 racks. And they have 2 options. You can have it lift out of the top, you know, all the racks all at once, or you can have the front door open and you can actually slide the racks in individually. That's the model I've got, is the one where the front door comes off. Let me show you to you, man. This thing's pretty cool. I've been using it for a few months now. And it's electric smoker. Y'all check it out. There she is right there, folks. Hopefully y'all can see that. You see it's got this little pan comes with it. You put your wood chips in there. Take the front door off. It's got a drip pan down here above the heating element down here. Hopefully y'all can see that. Do I need to zoom in a little bit for you? Which way we going? There we go. Yeah, hopefully y'all can see that. There you go. Anyway, got a drip pan right here that comes out. Heating element down there, and this thing maintains about 165 Fahrenheit. And then the trays go in here. Now, me and my wife like to get you back up here. Me and the wife love. How's that? That better? Light's messing with me, man. Anyway, we love black pepper jerky. So I got some black pepper. I'm just going to sprinkle here at the very end before we put the racks into the cooker. So let me show you real quick here. And again, hopefully y'all can see that. I really don't know if you can or not. There you go. My camera must not be level. Anyway, just going to go in with some black pepper real quick. You know, if you like garlic or something or some other seasoning, go for it. Put it on there. Or put it in your rub. Just like so. We're going to put this rack over here in the cooker. Where's the cooker? Oh, I'm blocking it. There you go. Ha! Y'all bear with me, folks. Alright. I'm only using 3 of my racks. So I'm not going to put one on the bottom. I'm just going to put the 3 racks in the middle. Oh, I forgot. I need to dust this one with some pepper. Let me get these dusted up. I'll bring y'all right back, folks. And the last rack's going in. There you go. Alright, we'll put the door back on it. So this thing's got to be near some electricity. We'll go ahead and fire up the thing. I got to plug right here for it. Plug it in. Now for my smoke. Let me empty this real quick. Alright, for my smoke, I'm going on with some pecan wood. There you go, pecan wood, folks. And I've been testing this thing. Get you back up here again. I've been testing this thing, and I found that when you put a full load of wood chips in this thing, it over smokes the meat to me, especially like jerky, which is what I use it for. So I'm gonna fill this about halfway. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You can bring it down there. There you go. See, not even full. And this goes in this little trap door down here. It comes up, and this just slides right on top. Right on top of the heating element right there. Now, the previous times I've done this has taken about 5-6 hours to do the jerky. So I'll bring y'all back here in probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll check on it, because I need to rotate those racks within the cooking chamber in this thing. Rotate those racks out so you get more even cooking. Should be pretty even anyway. But I'll tell you what, man, this thing smokes great. You know, y'all always hear me saying each type of cook or smoker has its place. This one is fantastic for making homemade jerky, or if you want to smoke cheese or fish, anything like that. Check it out, Big Chief, man. It's in my Amazon store, links down below, and I'll probably put just a regular direct link to Amazon where y'all can find this thing, so you're not having to look through all my store. See y'all here in a couple hours probably. Check it out, folks. It's been about 10 minutes, and she's smoking up a storm. And that smoke will probably last for about, I don't know, 35, 45 minutes or so. I didn't soak them, as you saw. I just poured them straight from the bag into the little pan down there. So, again, it's been about 10, 15 minutes now. I'm going to let her keep going. I'll bring y'all back here in a couple hours. Alright guys, it's been an hour and a half. Time to rotate these racks around. And I like to do it about every hour and a half or so. Every hour, you know, something like that. Oh, and the smoke has stopped. Smoke, like I said, only lasted 35, maybe 45 minutes. And if I were doing a thick piece like a fish or something on this thing, I would probably go ahead and use the full pan of wood chips. But I don't think you need to soak them in water. You can if you want, I guess, but I didn't. And you don't want to use too much smoke. So start out, if you get one of these things, start out with a half a pan of wood chips. If you make too much smoke in there, it's going to make your meat bitter, depending on how thick the meat is. So I've played with it, and I've learned that a half a pan is good enough for jerky that I cook on this thing. Let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to bring it down here. See if I can zoom in a little bit on there for you. Here we go. I got some hot pads here. And we'll probably take this out. We don't need that anymore. Take the door off here. Right. Let's see what this top rack looks like here. There we go. That's what she's looking like right now. Looks pretty doggone good, if I do say so myself. So this top one's going down on the bottom. The middle one's going on the top. I'll bring the bottom one down, or put it up one. And again, the one that was on top is on the bottom. Put the door back on it. This handle right here gets pretty hot, folks. Down close to that burner. Be sure and use something to protect your hands. So we'll get about another hour or so and rotate them again. I won't bring you back for that because y'all see me do that. Y'all know how to rotate racks around. Just even cooking, that's what we're looking for. I'll bring you back when this stuff's about done. We're going to do a taste test just to see if it's about done. And you don't want to dry it out too much. You want to still leave a little bit of moisture in there. But when it starts getting kind of flexible and the fibers start kind of tearing a little bit as you flex it, that's when it's done. Bring y'all back then. See y'all shortly. Alright gang, it's been 5 hours. Let's check on this jerky. I've been rotating them racks like I told you I would, but 5 hours in, let's check it, see if it's done. There we go. Stay there, camera. Stay there. Yeah, I can touch that. Ain't too hot. Alright. Pull it out. Let's see what she's looking like already. There we go. That's what she's looking like. Take a piece off of here. I'm thinking it may be close. I mean, you can take it and bend it like that. It's still got moisture in it though. It's not really, I don't know, it's starting to break up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe another half hour and we'll pull it. I'll meet y'all back after I pull it and let it cool off for about 10-15 minutes. We'll give it a try. Hey everybody. Alright, this jerky's rested and cooled off for probably about 20 minutes. Let me show it to you real quick. Oh, and it's nightfall. I mean, the sun set maybe 30 minutes ago. Still got a little bit of light in the sky, but I pulled out my my lights, my LED lights, so that you guys could see me. And I got some lights up here too. Anyways, let me show you this jerky real quick. I don't want it to fall out of the plate here, but there you go. Y'all check that out, folks. Is that gorgeous? Sure does smell good. My dogs are right beneath my feet here, so I'm trying not to let any of this jerky spill out of my plate. You dogs gotta wait. Anyway, here we go, folks. Let's give this a shot. See if we can see what's going on here. Oh, and look, you can tell. You see the fibers right there on the meat? The fibers are they're showing up white right here, but You stretch the fibers and it looks like they're going to tear. Here's the other side. That's when you know this is done. That's when you know it's dry enough. You know? Take your little piece off of there. My goodness. Love me some jerky, especially the black pepper jerky. That's my favorite. I'll tell you what, man, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan. Karen is. I'm more of a Coke fan, or Pepsi, or RC Cola. Man, I'll tell you what. I made a batch of this last week. One batch with cola, one batch with Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper won, in my opinion. So I hope you give it a try. Even if you don't like Dr. Pepper. Dude, that's jamming. And in fact, last week I made this. I didn't use the Srirachi. And I'm liking the Srirachi. It gives a little bit of back end heat. So I may add another 1/4 teaspoon the next run. But experiment with it. Recipes down below in the description box. If you're interested, hope you check it out. It's good stuff. We're gonna be eating this for a little bit. When you store this, it'll probably last a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, out on the counter in a Ziploc bag. If you want it to last longer than that, put it in the fridge in a Ziploc bag or some covered container, and that'll make it last probably about 6 weeks. Okay. No preservatives or anything like that you would get from the store. This is just all natural, homemade beef jerky. Fabulous stuff, folks. Hope you give it a try. If you do, let me know what you think about it. Y'all give me some thumbs up. Hope you share the video. And when you do, please tell all your friends that T-Roy cooks responsibly. Cheers, everybody.